Brings us to 7:51 and start of today's News Extra program. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're going to talk about kindergarten registration. And, you're saying, really? In February? But, yep, that's when they do it. So you got to get started for the upcoming school year. Wendy Kemling-Horner is here from Scottsbluff. Barb Ehrhart is here from Gering. And it's going to all begin next week. So we'll let Barb tell you the dates, and we'll get Wendy in here to describe what you got to bring. So how you guys doing?
Doing fine.
Doing good.
Great. Yes.
All right. Okay, Barb. Go ahead and tell us when this registration is.
And you pointed out that it seems very quick,
yeah,
but it's
really,
really important that we have everyone come in and register for kindergarten. We're going to be starting Monday, February 22nd, and we'll be doing it all week. In Scottsbluff, there will be registering from 9 to 3 at the neighborhood schools. Tuesday evening, Wendy and her crew will be having registration from 5 to 7, again at each of the neighborhood schools. Gering will be registering from 9 to 3:30 in their buildings in the neighborhood schools again. And they're also welcome to pick up packets from 7:30 to 4 at the central offices.
All right. This is every day next week, right?
Every day next week. We'll be waiting for them.
All right.
Very important to come in and get those kiddos registered so that we can plan efficiently.
Yeah. Scottsbluff has that one evening, 5 to 7, where you can do it in all the elementary buildings. Right. Then it's 9 to 3 the rest of the days. So you guys give them plenty of opportunities to do it, right?
Oh, yes. And, again, it's just so important for us to get that done so that we can know how many kids we're having next year.
All right. Okay, Wendy, let's move it over to you. And there's this list of things that people got to bring. It's not that daunting, is it?
It isn't that daunting. A parent or guardian must register their child. It cannot be anyone else. And so that's one of the most important pieces. What the items that they need to bring, they need to have a state-certified birth certificate. That's the one with the raised seal, not the one with the little feet on it. They must have the immunizations up to date. They need to have a vision and a physical exam, both completed within 6 months of actually attending. So any time from now until the beginning of the school year is just fine for that. And they must be 5 by July 31st. If they're registering for preschool, they need to be either 3 or 4 by then as well.
All right. That's it. And then you're good to go. And we're not going to go through the immunizations that you need because neither one of us, I think I put Wendy on the spot maybe last year, about what immunizations were required. And you look at all these and she goes, I can't read it. Doctor. So talk to your doctor about which immunizations you might need, right?
Absolutely.
All right. All right, we'll take a break. Be right back after this.
We're talking with Rob Robinson about building the new Rob Seco around simplicity.
Seems like out in the marketplace, prices start up here, and then there's a lot of time and effort spent to get price down to here somewhere. And we'd rather just simplify it, make it easy to buy, and spend time placing the right product on the right farm and helping you maximize your experience with Rob Seco.
Come grow with us. We're Rob Seco, and we're building a new kind of regional seed company.
All right, we're back on News Extra here. We have Barb Ehrhart from Gering, Wendy Kemling-Horner from Scottsbluff. We're talking about kindergarten registration. It takes place all next week. So you need to go to these from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at both schools, at elementary buildings, and for preschool every day next week, Monday through Friday. Then in Scottsbluff, you can also get your packets from 5 to 7 p.m. on the 23rd of February. And over in Gering, you can also go to the administration building from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. all 5 days next week. So it's pretty simple. You just get your birth certificate. Make sure you bring that. Make sure you have your immunizations done. Make sure you're a parent or guardian. Make sure your kid's going to be 5 or 3 or 4 by July 31st, and you're ready to go. So if preschool, Wendy, tell us where your preschool registration would be.
Our preschool registration will be at our preschool, which is located underneath the east grandstands of the football stadium.
All right. And how many kids, we'll talk to Barb here in a minute, Tell me how many kids you have in kindergarten and preschool and your school.
We have about 100 or 250 students in preschool or kindergarten, and 111 in preschool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And so, one of the most important pieces of this is getting in and getting this done now. It helps us determine what staffing we need and how many teachers we need, and it's really, really imperative for our district and for Gering's district to make sure that we have the right staff on staff at the time when we need to have them there.
All right, so people need to really make sure they get this done next week if it concerns them. Okay, Barb, where is your preschool at?
Our preschool is located at Lincoln Elementary. And, the same as what Wendy is talking about with the importance of getting this done. Just really want to stress that.
Yeah. How many kids you got in yours?
We have approximately 75 in preschool, and we have about 155 in kindergarten.
Yeah. And for the most part, kindergarten's full-day stuff anymore,
Full day.
isn't
Full
it?
day.
Yep. Preschool's maybe a half day?
Half days.
Half days.
For us.
Yeah.
We do both full and half day.
You do Scottsbluff full and half days. All right, so there you go. You got the information. If you have one of your kids that's approaching 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, and you got to kind of determine what they're going to do for kindergarten, preschool, whatever. There you have the stats, the figures, what you got to do. Make sure you put it on your calendar for next week if this involves you. Okay, gals, appreciate it. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.